Thanks for your company here. News coming in from the Western region is that a gas tanker that was discharging at the Olam warehouse on the main Sekondi Takoradi Road has exploded. According to an eyewitness account, the explosion started at 7:30 a.m., resulting from a fault of some sort during the discharge. Let's speak to our reporter on the ground from Radio Max in Takoradi, Ina Thalia Kwansa, for more details. Hello, Ina.
Hello.
Hi. Are there any reports of injuries or any casualty?
Are there any reports of
injuries or casualties from the explosion?
Yes. When I visited the Kwanta Regional Hospital a few minutes ago, the regional medical doctor over there made me understand that there are 60 persons who are injured over there, including students of OIC and some workers who work at Total and those who were passing by during the time of the explosion. And then there are also others at the Gapoha Hospital, including fire servicemen who went there at first sight to go and help calm down the situation.
Ina, so do we have any reported deaths? Has anyone died as a result of this explosion?
No, so far we haven't said any.
And so what are the authorities of that Olam facility saying? Have you heard from them?
They have refused to speak to any media person for now.
And do we have any officials moving to the ground? I talk of NADMO, the police, and the fire service.
Hello?
Hi, Ina, I was asking about officials, fire service persons, and NADMO officials. Have any of them reported to the scene?
The PRO of the fire service, Western Region, Mr. Bonnie, spoke with media personnel and said he understands one of the fire personnel who was rushed to the Gapoha Hospital is in critical condition. So he, as and when he gets any other updates, he will let us know.
And we know that there were some flames as a result of the explosion. Have the fire service been able to douse the flames?
Hello?
Hello, Ina.
Yes.
Are you still at the scene yourself?
No, I'm not at the scene.
Okay, I was asking about whether the fire service personnel have been able to extinguish the flames.
Yes, they did just before I left the scene. For now, everything is on point. The place is calm, but the routes leading to those sites have been blocked. Cars coming in have to use other roads with police personnel are direction at the moment.
All right, thank you very much, Ina Thalia Kwansa. She is with Radio Max in Takoradi, bringing us some updates on this rather unfortunate incident that occurred sometime this morning. Now, away from one tragic incident or near tragic incident to another, the Tema Newtown police station has been attacked by some angry youth in the community. The youth pelted stones at the building, demanding its closure. Their action was instigated by the death of one gentleman popularly known as Shige, who was reportedly gunned down last night at around 11 p.m. by an officer with a police patrol team. Joy News has been to the Director of Criminal Investigation Department of the Police Service, Mr. Benefo Dakwa.
Thank you very much. On the 8th of May 2017, that was yesterday, at about 1:30 a.m., police had a distress call from somebody. I wouldn't like to mention the name now. Distress call for our patrol teams to the place. He had parked his car to buy something from the roadside. Now, on his return to his car, he left a gentleman in his car, the driver's seat. Whether to move the car or whatever, he could not. So he questioned him what he was doing in his vehicle. And then this resulted in a scuffle between the two. Now, the other guy, the first guy who was in the car, was joined by a second person. And so they became two. Now, the gentleman, seeing that he could not, overpower them, he called the police. Then we went in. So when we got there, when police got there, the first suspect, who is Patrick Mensah, took to his heels. So the two policemen who got to the scene first arrested him, and they tried to handcuff him. It was then that a scuffle ensued between them. And the Patrick Mesa was able to snatch the rifle of one of our policemen. And at that point, the other policemen who also around also fired. Quickly, they called for reinforcement. Another patrol team arrived and took Patrick Mesa to the police hospital, but he was pronounced dead.
So if I understand you fired because he took the rifle of one of the police officers and he had access to it?
Yes, he was able to snatch the rifle from one of our policemen, and so that led to the shooting incident. So when he snatched the rifle from the policeman, the other policeman also thought their lives was in danger, so he also fired.
How about the other suspects you talked about? Is he still in custody?
No, he took to his health, and we are looking for him as I speak.
But about the situation at the Tema Newtown police station, what is the police doing about that?
Yes, thank you. I even didn't finish. As it happened, so though they started attacking the police, our car, one of our vehicles, with registration number DP3842, was vandalized. The glasses were broken, and but we sent reinforcement, and the situation was calmed. This morning, the youth also started some agitations, and they made some blockades, barricades, but we're moving to remove those barricades. Our information is they have gone back to the police station, but on the 8th of May 2017, that was yesterday, at about 1:30 a.m., police had a distress call from somebody. I wouldn't like to mention the name now. So we received a distress call, and one of our patrol teams proceeded to the place at Tema Newtown. Now the issue was that the person who called apparently had parked his car to buy something from the roadside. Now on his return to his car, he left his son in the car. On his return to his car, he found a gentleman in his car, the driver's seat. Whether to move the car or whatever, he could not tell. So he questioned him what he was doing in his vehicle. And then this resulted in a scuffle between the two. Now the other guy, the first guy who was in the car, was joined by a second person. And so they became two. Now the gentleman, seeing that he could not overpower them, he called the police. Then we went in. So when police got there, the first suspect, who is Patrick Mesa, took to his heels. So the two policemen who got to the scene first arrested him, and they tried to handcuff him. It was then that a scuffle ensued between them. And the Patrick Mesa was able to snatch the rifle of one of our policemen. And at that point, the other policemen who were also around also fired. Quickly, they called for reinforcement. Another patrol team arrived and took Patrick Mesa to the police hospital, but he was pronounced dead.
So if I understand you fired because he took the rifle of one of the police officers and he had access to it?
Yes, he was able to snatch the rifle from one of our policemen, and so that led to the shooting incident. So when he snatched the rifle from the policeman, the other policeman also thought their lives was in danger, so he also fired.
How about the other suspects you talked about? Is he still in custody?
No, he took to his health, and we are looking for him as I speak.
But about the situation at the Tema Newtown police station, what is the police doing about that?
Yes, thank you. I even didn't finish. As it happened, so though they started attacking the police, our car, one of our vehicles, with registration number DP3842, was vandalized. The glasses were broken, and but we sent reinforcement, and the situation was calmed. This morning, the youth also started some agitations, and they made some blockades, barricades, but we're moving to remove those barricades. Our information is they have gone back to the police station, but the regional command has sent reinforcement to make sure that there is peace and security at our police station.
But in your practice as a police officer, do you have instances where you are forced to use shots in this case? Because from what the narrative you are picking from the residents, they insist the gentleman was not a criminal.
Well, that's the subject of investigation, and as I've said, our regional commander has, ordered investigation into the incident. But to that question, when you go on operation and your weapon is taken, then your life becomes, or your life is in immediate danger. Whoever took the rifle or the gun, you don't know what will happen. I think that was the reason behind why the other policemen fired.
So in terms of the volatile nature of the police station, its environs now, what are the plans to contain the situation?
Yes, as I've said earlier on, we have sent reinforcement there. We have sent more policemen there to make sure the police station is protected. I think we also want to use this medium to appeal to the youth there to exercise some kind of patience, because the case is under investigation. My regional commander is preparing to meet the family, and we talk and negotiate. So we would plead with the youth, especially the youth, not to do anything untold. This morning they blocked roads, barricade areas, and other people must also go about their duties freely. So that was unlawful. People who are legitimately going about their businesses could not be prevented. So we are appealing to the youth to, exercise some kind of restraint, and the problem will be solved.
My colleague Joseph Akable was at Tema Newtown earlier today speaking with some of the residents.
Why you guys gathered in front of the police station?
We gathered here because of yesterday night, about 11 o'clock that way. So one of our workers, when we close, he said they go house. He can't stand beside some private car. Then the owner come, he say he won't rob. He say I'm not an robber. Then the man go report for police station. The policemen come. When they come, they say they won't catch up, they won't handcuff him. He say he no go agree. Then they won't fight them. The man be stronger than them. They fight them. They put tear gas for an eye. Then they chase. They won't run. When they run, they chase them. They go touch some wall for the corner. Then they shoot them. They say no. They draw them go police station. The man say no go agree. Then they shoot them first one. Then the boy fall down. They shoot him another one, 3 times before the boy die. When they die, the next day today, the next day be today, we are the people in the new town, the boys and the workers, we know they agree because they say we know you want peace. Ask Ghanaians, we say we want peace. Not the first one you hear is be this. First one you hear they do the same thing about Axim that way. They kill some boy. Second you hear some for the Kumasi, and the next one here. What is as if you robbers? If you have to catch him to police station, you can't kill him. You can't kill the person.
So why exactly are you gathered in front of the police station?
We want the people. We won't come outside. The policeman they shoot the person. It come to tell us the reason why it killed the boy.
How about you? So why exactly are you here?
We are in Newtown. We want the policeman who shoots our brother to come to book so that the whole world should see. We don't want any corruption. We want everything neat to be done clear. We want peace. So the police shouldn't take the law into your own hands. We are all human beings. We are abided by the Constitution of Ghana. We want peace. So the police, they should calm down and listen to what the citizens are saying. They want peace.
So many residents here in Tema Newtown standing some few meters away from the police station. Few minutes ago, quite a number of them had gathered here with a simple demand. They want the police officer they claim shot down a resident brought to book. The police had to intervene by firing some warning shots as they attempted to disperse the crowd. I engaged some of the residents here who tell me what actually transpired about 11 p.m. on Monday. They explain a gentleman was shot down by the police patrol team as they attempted to effect his arrest.
Let's go live on the ground now and speak to Joseph Akable, who's still in Tema Newtown. Hi, Joseph. What is the situation there now? Are the youth still agitating?
So, Benis, as I speak to you currently, I'm standing right in front of the Tema Newtown police station here. You can see behind me there are some few persons gathered here. In fact, some 45 minutes ago, the numbers were quite huge. Hundreds had massed up here at the police station. If you've realized there's a decrease in the number, it's simply because the police officers had to come over to this particular place, fired some warning shots, as well as making use of tear gas that dispersed and moved away the crowd. We understand earlier in the morning, as around 8 a.m., a blockade of a sort was erected along this particular stretch right behind me, preventing vehicles from using the stretch. So the police had to come in, not just to try and ward off the crowd, they'll move them away from the situation, the grounds here, but also to ensure that they remove that blockade to enable vehicles to move from this place. Then again, the police station itself on my left-hand side was a subject of attack. On the ground still are some stones that can be seen here at the police station. We understand some of those who visited here, they pelted some stones at the police office, and those are the stones that we can still see on the floor of the police station. Just right at the entrance, there's one vehicle, a brown vehicle parked inside the police station that appeared to have suffered some damage as a result of the stones that were pelted by the residents that visited the police station. It's a simple demand they are making. They claim that the police wrongfully gunned down a resident in the community, and they are very unhappy about that situation, and that is what led them to mass up, blocking the road and hurling stones at the police station. That led to the destruction of the car that you can see on the compound of the police station. As it stands here at the grounds, the police officers, you can see some of them are inside the premises, but the number has reduced. There are not too many of them here on the compound here, but early on in the morning, like I pointed out, there were quite a number of them gathered here. There are some few residents still who are coming around, and we may expect some police more police officers to come in to try and contain the situation. But I can report the situation is much better than what we met on an hour ago when the police had to fire warning shots and make use of tear gas to disperse the crowd. Benis.
Anything from the family of this man named as Shege?
Yes, Benis, I engaged some relatives of the man, and their point they make is that their relative, they insist he is someone who works at a port. They are clear in their mind that he is not a person who engaged in any criminal activity. So more or less, it is a contradiction of the narrative put forward by the police officers. The police explained to us that this was a gentleman who was reported via distress call that he was trying to rob someone of the person's vehicle, and the police moved in. He fought with the police officers and took a rifle belonging to one of the police officers that led him to being gunned down by the police. But the family disagreed. They are very unhappy. In fact, the mother of the deceased person was practically in tears when I engaged her early on, and she insists that the gentleman is a law-abiding citizen who works in a port, and they don't understand why the police had to gun him, and they are unhappy, and they are calling for investigation into the matter. Benis.
All right, Joseph, and so what are they hoping to do? Are they hoping to take the police on in this matter?
Benis, if you come again.
I'm asking you, the family is stating they will take the police on in this matter.
Essentially, they are asking for full-scale investigation. What is not clear is whether they, on their own, intend to initiate some legal action of a sort against the police force for the incident that took place. They are saying that if any full-scale investigations are undertaken, either by the police service itself or by whatever body that may look into the matter, they are clear in their mind that their relative, who is now deceased, will be vindicated as someone who didn't engage in any crime, contrary to the narrative being put forward by the police, indicating that he was engaged in a crime of assault, and that led to him being gunned down by the police.
Thank you very much for the updates, Joseph Akable. My colleague coming to us from Tema Newtown, where residents there are demanding the closure of the police station after a member of the community known as Shege was killed last night by the police. There, you're watching Joy News Today with me, Benes Abubedu. More stories after this. This is Joy News Today with me, Benes Abubedu. The Rotary Club has refurbished the maternity block of the Ghana Police Hospital, and it has handed it over to the hospital authorities. Joy News' Hannah Odami has more.
Authorities at the police hospital here in Accra are on a mission to ensure that starting this year, they record 0% maternal mortality. They record some vigorous action, and so the Rotary Club, Osu Oxford Street, assisted them. Ellen Ohine Afuakwa is the president.
The renovation of the maternity units was embarked on specifically to address a basic human need, which includes excellent health care in a comfortable environment. Prior to this, the maternity ward was in use, but it did not offer the convenience and comfort mothers visiting the wards for the childbirth required at that special time in their life. The total renovation was done at a cost of 84,000 Ghana cedis. Areas upgraded include removal of defective plywood ceiling, which was replaced by plasterboard ceiling with cornices, replacement of window frames and blades, rewiring and installation of main circuit breaker, supply and installation of 5 WCs, 5 wash hand basins with bathroom accessories, supply and installation of 5 split air conditioning units, washing, polishing of terrazzo, laying of 45-meter square floor and wall tiles in the general bathhouse, and general painting of all the walls, among others.
COP Edupoku, who is the Director of Services of the Ghana Police Service, was grateful for the 84,000 cedis gesture from the Rotary Club that has refurbished this particular facility. But like Oliver Twist, he asked for more.
The hospital during last year managed to reduce maternal deaths from 9 cases in the previous year to 2 cases in 2016. Now management envisaged to have a 0 maternal death this year. I wish to seize this opportunity to appeal to all Ghanaians and corporate bodies to complement the effort of the Rotary Club by innovating the labor ward and provide a separate obstetrics and gynecology theater, as well as convertible labor beds to make the hospital maternity and labor department more mother and baby friendly.
And how are the recipients of this new refurbished facility embracing this news?
This one is very nicer than the previous one. So I like it. I really like it.
I can see all the smiles. You're so excited.
I'm so excited because the place, the way that they have done the place, is very nice.
From the police hospital, let's move to the Ridge Hospital because the Ridge Hospital authorities have handed over the exhumed remains of a 52-year-old man to its family after it was wrongfully claimed by another family and buried over 2 weeks ago. The family over the weekend held the funeral rites of the late Michael Oketre without his body. After reporting the incident to the police, the family said it was directed to go to the court to demand the exhumation and reburial of their deceased relative. My colleague Zarina Mandi was at the hospital this morning and joins me in studio for the latest on the story. Hi, Serena.
Hi, Bennett.
So, when I spoke to you at 10, you mentioned that you could see the family members there ready to receive the body. Can you confirm now if they've received the body?
Yes, I can confirm from what the family members are telling me, but the hospital authorities do not want to confirm. They do not want to talk about it. It's been really difficult getting information from them. So the family members have confirmed, yes, the body has been exhumed, and they have taken the body. They've taken it away, but the hospital doesn't want to say anything.
Okay, and you know, there are two families involved in this. The family of Michael Okechiri, whose funeral ceremony was held without his body, and the family that wrongfully claimed his body for their 72-year-old relative. Have you heard from the other side of this whole issue?
Okay, so the other family was not in the hospital, but information I gathered told me that they were there yesterday. They actually got when they went to exhume the body, they just replaced it with their body. So they didn't have to go to the hospital today, but the family has buried their body in the same grave after exhuming the body. So they didn't have to be at the hospital today, but they have their body too.
I know that the family of Michael Okechiri are quite tight-lipped, but do we know what they hope to do now since they've already held the funeral?
Okay, so plans are to go to the house. They want to, after taking the body, they are on their way to their house. When they go to their home, what they will do would be to pray and then bury the body today. They don't intend to have any funeral again because that has been done already. So they just want to take it home quietly, pray, and then bury the body.
Right. Thank you very much, Zarina Amandi, for those updates. That's my colleague, Zarina Amandi, bringing us some updates on the missing corpse saga at the Ridge Hospital.